Hi everyone. So I figured I'd just come on here real fast on my iPad and while I wait for my food to come. And yeah, it's Friday night. To do what eats Friday night. It's like you made it to the end of the week. Woo, celebrate. Get something you like. So I ordered some Thai food. I'm like ecstatic for pad Thai shrimp. I love pad Thai shrimp and crab rangoon. So that's what I ordered. So I'm waiting for it. In the meantime, in between time, I figured let me go on here with you guys and do a live. And of course, I try to, if it lets me save, of course, I upload it to YouTube. So you already know there's a link in the bio. It's going to be uploaded. If it lets me save, I'm going to be uploading it to my Instagram and my lovely YouTube channel. So right real quick, we're gonna, since today is Friday, December 17th, already upload a video at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna post it because you know the timing for Instagram, and that's why Instagram and TikTok is like good to post at 8 o'clock. So that's why I wait till 8 o'clock to post it. So I figure I could jump on here real fast and talk about today's events. So today, December 17th, we're in the giveness phase. We are also in the 14th to 15th lunar day, and the moon is currently in Gemini. You already know the moon's in Gemini, conflict within self, two personalities clashing. Also, since we are in the giveness phase, the giveness phase is a good time again for attraction and protection manifestations, and you should be seeing whatever you did from the new moon that we had in the last new moon, which was, since we're in the 14th, 15th lunar day, the new moon was 14, 15 days ago. Of course, if you wrote down those manifestations, you should be seeing some things come to light about it. I know I wrote down something, me being not as lazy, because I know for some reason last month I was just I wasn't being real productive. So I definitely wrote down for me being more productive, and I definitely was more productive in this cycle, this lunar phase, this moon, this particular moon. I was a little bit more productive, I think. So I'm seeing some things coming to pass. So you should definitely, in this phase, given this phase, you should be seeing more things come into fruition that you manifested. Also today, since it's the 14th to 15th lunar day, you should definitely have a whole lot of energy. And I know since today I do have a lot more energy, a lot more pep in my step. I want to do a lot more things. I want to do some things today, but I'm kind of keeping it low key today. Tomorrow I'll be out and about for sure. It's Saturday. Hopefully it continues on into Saturday. I don't know about you guys, but I plan to go to the movies. I definitely want to see a Spider-Man movie, the new Spider-Man movie. I'm excited for that. I'm a big Marvel fan, so I definitely want to see the new Spider-Man movie. So I'm going to be doing that. So I want to go a little bit more about what's going on today, and we're going to go into that. So today's characteristics. Today you should be careful selecting the activities for the energy of the day may end up being destructive, so choose wisely. You'll be lucky in any sports and meditations. With various business activities should be moved to another day. You may feel very emotional, as if the smallest triggers will cause you to burst out. So be careful and engage in calming practices. So I actually took off today. I did not go in today. I took off. I called out today. For some reason, I don't know. Towards the end of the year, I had extra days. So I was like, I'm not going in today. I'm going to call out. So I called out. So I guess it was a good call on me to call out. Especially according to what this is saying. They're saying be visible, declare you're about bold. Declare to be bold and confident. They're saying make sure you stretch. It's always good to stretch. They say that every day. It's always good to stretch. Plant. Pay more attention to your gardens. Of course, I actually fed my plants today. I always try to feed my plants. I try to keep it Friday, like the weekend is the time I always feed my plants. And of course, they're saying do something stimulating for the mind. Museum, theater, something like that. I'm going to the movies, like I said, tomorrow, because I'm a big Marvel fan, and I'm going to see that new Spider-Man. So let's continue on with what's going on today. The moon is in Gemini, as I said. Gemini is the time to postpone and any life-changing decisions. Let your sense of humor make this period easier. Okay. Moon in Gemini will strengthen your introverted side, and it is the best time to use it in relationships with other people. Your mind will work at high speed, jumping from one subject to another, and you will feel comfortable with it. You are fun, talkative, and your sense of humor is thriving, which may help you move conversations into a romantic path if needed. So, let's see. Listen to your instincts these days. Your first impression is usually correct. I have such a freaking problem with that. I never listen to my first instinct. And when I don't listen to my first instinct, it always bites me in the tuchus. So that's another confirmation with you guys. If you have a first instinct and something's telling you to do something, listen to it. Listen to that instinct, guys. Your first impression is usually correct. You will experience the desire to work with information and will be the best at it. Your ability to learn, analyze information, and perform intellectual work will be at its peak, so consider signing up for a course you may have been contemplating for a while. Foreign language speaking, public, whatever. They're just saying pick up a course if you haven't thought about it, because they're saying at this time your mind is at its peak or is at a good time. So definitely great news for us for today. That was our lunar information. As you know, if you follow me, make sure you are following me, because I do daily moon phases. I try to at least try, unless I'm not feeling well, something's up. I post the moon phases. If it's not my phase, I always make sure I try to post it at least in word text every day, what's going on with the moon. I do daily moon phases. I'm so serious about moon phases. I'm serious about manifestations and affirmations. And as you know, this weekend we are having a full moon and we are going into Venus retrogrades. Definitely excited about that. Who doesn't love a full moon? They're beautiful, they mean things, they're great. And this full moon is going to be tomorrow at 11:35 p.m. That's why a lot of people are in conflict. They're saying the 18th and the 19th, because it's literally about to be almost at midnight. 11:35. Full moon's at 11:35. It's like almost at midnight. So on December 18th at 11:35, take it a grain of salt. 18th, 19th. I'm talking about Eastern Standard Time. December 18th, 19th, 11:35 p.m. We will have a Gemini full moon, and they also calling it the cold moon. And let's talk more about that. What is up with that? So it's the full cold moon. The full moon rises in Gemini to share with us energies of the easy altitude of life, flexibility, and vulnerability. Okay? Our mood these days will be fickle, and our need for fun will increase. I'm telling you, that was so right on, so spot on, because I live in New York City, and I am fiending to go to Atlantic City. I'm like, hey, maybe I should go to Atlantic City next weekend, because I want to go to Atlantic City. I want to have fun. You see this? Even I'm like going like this. I'm fiending for fun. So they are so right about that. We have a thirst for fun. Quench this thirst, because the full moon in Gemini is a great opportunity to embrace your alter ego without judgment. Any failures are perceived easily and painlessly today or during this weekend, this full moon. We do not want to think about bad things at all, but try to postpone important matters. It's simply not fulfilling its need at the time. Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is the patron of communication, so that to use that to your advantage. The energy of the sign is platonic rather than romantic, so it is favorable to devote this day, full moon, to meeting with your associates, communicate with friends and colleagues. Try to listen to what others have said or is saying. The skill is special strength of Gemini that will help you find a key to any person. The full moon will also be a successful period for people involved in trade, IT, and finance. They recommend using this day to look for investors and make deals. Put off any strenuous work that requires focus and patience. The Gemini Sagittarius zodiac pair is also responsible for travel. Sagittarius represents long distance travel, while Gemini rules over nearby location. Explore events in your hometown. Your eye will certainly catch something that you have missed. So they're saying keep it local. And remember that the key to being happy is to take things as easy as possible. Okay. So that's what they're saying about this weekend's full moon. He's saying, don't think of anything too strenuous. A good time for investment. IT people, keep it local. Find things in your area, nothing too traveling too far. And I am so excited about this full moon, and I have even more things to go on, but I will do that part 2 for tomorrow. You gotta save some content, right? You can't throw all the content out in one time. So make sure that you're following me so you can know and see when I go live. I'm trying to go live more often. I'm trying to put some more pep in the step and put more content out. I do enough content, enough videos, but I want to do more live. So make sure that you're following me. Make sure you hit that follow button, and I will speak to you guys. And if you're on YouTube or Instagram land, make sure you hit that follow button, subscribe, tell a friend, share. All across all platforms, share. The more shares, the more likes, the more I get reach, the better I get, and the more information I can share to others. Okay? I say pox, and have a good evening, everybody. Have a good Friday night.